Hello, everybody. Welcome along to TSCN Wrestling. I am your host, your commissioner, your occasional wrestler, Samuel Lewis, and we are here to do another fine round of matches for you. We are also less than... I'm not even going to do the math on it because I didn't think to. We are almost ready for our first huge free purview. Thank you, John Jagger, for the phrase. Free purview of our entire TSCN wrestling career, as we will also be streaming for the New Year's Eve Streamathon on Sunday, where we will be raising money for Extra Life charities. But we'll also have amazing matches for you, but more about that later. That will be at 7:35 in the morning. Yes, I always pull the early shift because there's not a lot of early birds in the Diamond Club. So I'm always one of the ones that pulls it for them. So if you're able to join us live for that, then by all means. But otherwise, we have things to do. We have matches to fight. First match on the docket. Bill Meeks is going to get to continue to test his fighting machine learning technology, and he will be fighting against Mighty Michael Mays to do that. Our second match tonight will be a tag team match for a belt. There will be a new tag team belt to be established tonight. Joel and Savis have come together and created a new team known as the Horde. Of course, they're known as the Horde. And they demand a belt. You can't just walk in my office and demand a belt. You have to earn it. So they will have to earn it. And then Samantha's been throwing her weight around here. Everyone knows it. She thinks she's the most powerful woman in this entire bunch. Someone new is coming to possibly tell her that she may be wrong. Rebecca from the Blue Lions makes her debut today. And then a match that is literally just a match. No grudges, no anything. Who knew we could do that in here? I certainly didn't, not the last couple of times I've been doing this. But Shae versus Samara. They're just going to have a fight. Just going to have some fun. And then finally, match number 5, our main event. Jacob has earned a title opportunity. So, it will be Donovan versus Jacob. And given that both of their egos have been so spurned, it will be a Hell in a Cell match. That's right, a Hell in a Cell match. For any of you that don't know what that is, things will be explained as we go. So let me set up our first match here. I know I've certainly been looking forward to seeing what exactly is going to go on with all of this. With Bill's testing and everything, so we'll see how it goes.
And here he comes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from California, weighing in at 200 pounds, AI Bill M.
AI Bill Meeks making his way to the ring. Proved himself with his fighting machine learning technology first go around. And now it's time for him to do it again. Can he do it again? Can he possibly prove himself? He wanted someone challenging for his second match, and I believe we've given him something completely different from what I was the last time. So we'll see if his machine learning can work on this too. Only one way to find out. That's to fight.
And his opponent from Kentucky, weighing in at 175 pounds, Mighty Mike May.
When asked how he felt about the idea of fighting against a machine learning system, he said he welcomed the challenge. He welcomes any challenge that is placed in front of him, so this is just one more type. Something that he's never done before, and he's always willing to try those.
A very high-pressure situation ahead for this guy, but he is more than ready for it. You can see by the look on his face that he came here tonight to send a message.
And here we go. As usual, let's see who gets it. Looks like Bill is getting the start of his momentum to begin with. Maybe his headset gave him the prediction it needed, or maybe he just noticed. Either way, he's going for that arm. Maybe he knows something that we don't.
I agree he's been disrespected lately, but if he wants respect, it will do him good to win this matchup.
Twisting the arm with a slam just to get it. What a suplex. Yes, that is amazing, as Bill does not let off. He is just letting Michael have it. And another suplex. He is just suplexing him all over the place. Michael has to do something soon, or this is not going to end well. And do something he does with that reversal. Now let's see what he can do with said reversal.
Shoulder to the gut. No way.
And right out of the ring, right on the floor. That has got to hurt the floor, of course. A harder surface than the ring. And is he? Yes, he slams that headset right on that part of the ring. I am told by the scientist over at Frog Wrestling that that is, in fact, the hardest part of the ring. The chops, and now he's gonna strain the leg.
To the knee. The legs are a base that you do not want to lose. Chopping down the tree at the base.
Using the ropes. Let's see if he can manage it. Not everyone can. And sure enough, oh, that is not good. Now he's gonna go for a pin. But he kicks out at one. Michael's taken so much damage, but still manages to kick out at a one. And he was going to go for something, but Bill is not having it. Maybe he predicted it. And now he's just leaning back, telling him to come on. Now he's coming up top. And dives, but there's no one home. And Michael tries to do it, but no one home there either. Both of them missed completely.
At this junction of the match. Let him have this moment. He's earned it.
Now Bill tries to toss Michael completely out of the arena, but he punches back. And that high flying making it really hard to predict. That's the sort of challenge that Bill wanted. That's why we paired them up in the first place.
Looking wobbly in the corner.
Tosses him in the corner, and now he's putting him up top. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna do what we think? He is! Amazing move, that is beautiful. And now he's gonna go for a pin. Kicks out at two.
Look who's on his way.
Wait, what's going on?
A bit confusing as well, but no confusion now. He knows he's
Why is he here? He's in the WWE. What is Finn Balor doing here? He's distracted Michael, and now Bill goes for the pin, but Michael kicks out. Finn Balor is messing with our wrestling. He should not be here.
Suplex brings him down. Big forearm. Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
But there's a rope break just as he gets him into submission move. Smart awareness of that arena.
Rolling into a monkey flip. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed. Front face lock
You got to
applied.
use the resources you have, and it looks like Bill's going for it, using the ropes right on his midsection.
You still haven't lost the edge.
Now he's trying to overextend the ring, overextend that arm rather, and just sling him around by it.
Hooked up.
Setting them up for Fisherman's Buster. And now he's dictating the pace.
He's slamming him all around the place. That seems to be what he wants to do to Michael. Is this a strategy that his headset has given him, or what? And Michael is celebrating kicking him down. But it looks like Bill's going to make him pay for it. With that dodge, a beautiful dodge, as he now just does that to his knee. And he tosses him back into the ring, but he's going to have a leisurely stroll around it just to calm down, perhaps, before he hops back inside. Goes after Michael, though. He gets his momentum going again.
Fisherman suplex.
And now he's really falling
Loving his
behind.
suplexes. That seems to be the thing that he is keeping in this match.
Into the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target.
And both of them slam each other into the turnbuckles. Piece for piece, so to speak.
Grabs their opponent by the ankles.
Michael slams him onto his back. He couldn't hold on. Tried to hold on for dear life, didn't happen, and now down he goes. And Michael's telling him to get up. He's taunting him, telling him to get up.
Big kick.
Now he kicks him as he's down. Michael's honorable, but he will do what he has to do to win. So will Bill as he slams his head down to the mat.
I don't want to say he's done, but I can hear the fat lady warming up. There's a wheelbarrow.
He's got him. Got him in a wheelbarrow. That was amazing. And now he's getting tit for tat on the arms, it seems. But now Bill slams him down and goes for a pin. Will this be it? No, he kicks out at 2.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Amazing.
Down he goes.
I can't believe it. These two are beating the ever-loving daylights out of each other. Even with an interrupt from Finn Balor, nothing could stop this.
Getting tossed around.
He just keeps tossing Michael around.
Letting his opponent know respect is earned.
Playing to the crowd a little bit, completely happy about what he's doing.
As the leg trap, fisherman suplex.
And he's just having his way in this match.
Yeah, it seems like he can't be stopped.
Tried to not let Michael get down, but he wasn't going to stand for it.
Drop kick to the face.
Seems to be letting him get up, but just so he can put him up top. Is he going to do the move again? Is he going to do it again? He is. Down he goes.
Face first, shoulders down.
Now he's going to go for another pin. Let's see if this one does it. No, he kicks out at 2. I can't believe it. Neither of these two seem to be able to be pinned. This is insane.
After what we've seen so far, you cannot question the lengths.
Now he's doing a number on his arms, just stretching them.
Are being surpassed at this point.
Now using his leaping moves to give him a horrible slam, trying to cause as much damage to that headset, it seems, trying to disable it, perhaps. None of us are really sure what skills Bill has without the headset. It's a curious thing to go for, and Bill sees him up top and takes care of it before he gets the chance to do anything. He gives him a stomp on the face. The utter disrespect.
He is a sight to behold. Take a picture while you can, everyone.
Celebrating, but he needs to be careful because Michael's getting up. But Michael misses. He misses. He had a chance and he whiffed it. Now he's in the corner with Bill going after him. Oh, no.
Setting them up for Fisherman's Buster.
And now he's got him in a pin, but kicks out.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank. DDT.
And he's able to inflict more damage.
What a lovely
there.
DDT. And again, he's trying to cause as much damage to that helmet. It seems like Michael knows that's what he needs to work on to possibly win this. And now, round and round we go. Where it stops, only Michael knows. It's letting him get up. Just slams him into the turnbuckles. And then slams him down with all those moves. That's the thing. If you let Michael get in the air, you are in trouble with that splash. And here comes a pin. Will this do it? And it will! Michael wins!
That match is worth another look. Here we go.
Here is your winner, Mighty Mike May.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, despite the earlier distraction, they were able to focus and keep their eyes on the prize.
Props to them for not
What
letting
an
distractions
amazing
get to them.
match to start,
Bringing out the
people.
noise and getting the job done.
Congratulations to Michael for his win. Well earned. Fantastic. Well done. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Let me set us up for our next match here, because this one will be establishing a new belt. Of course, goes by our normal tag team rules. I will explain those in a second. Joelbert and Savis have demanded that a belt become after the utter knockdown that they did last time. And I said, you've got to find some challengers. The unstable portal cracked open and gave us some challengers. I'll give you a hint. They're from Tamriel. Anything else you'll have to see.
This is gonna be good.
The following contest is an elimination match and is for the Women's Tag Team Championship. On the way to the ring,
Ladies and gentlemen, by night's end, we will crown
The Horde makes their way to the ring, a deadly combo that came together originally out of sheer alliance for just hating someone in the alliance. And I'll be danged if they didn't come together and show they're a lot more deadly as a duo. A troll and an undead hunter, who would have thought? But they have some challengers. One by one, they will come out to reveal themselves.
and their opponents. First, from another time, the Judge, Hein Amy.
Ronnie, also known as the Scarlet Judge, took the title from her travels in Morrowind. This Khajiit Yes, it's a Khajiit. I couldn't give it a freaking tail or fur, so you're just gonna have to use your freaking imagination. Anyway, she took the title and rolled with it. Now she is the Scarlet Judge throughout the lands of Tamriel. Yes, this is my Elder Scrolls Online character.
Also, I'd say that there are a few women on the roster that are more trustworthy than she is.
Yeah, she's definitely proven to be dependable over the past few weeks.
A blood rogue.
Priceless asset.
Just flexibility, and hopefully she proves that.
From another time, the Dragon.
Here we go, guys. We're going to finally
And
have a
then
champion
the
after this one.
Dragonborn from Skyrim makes her way to the ring. Again, another Khajiit, because of course, 2 Khajiit in a team. Plus the only Elder Scrolls characters I created Khajiit anyway, so you're just gonna have to deal with that. But yes, this one comes from Skyrim. First character I ever played on stream at all. Although don't name check the name. Turns out it's really hard to find footage if you don't have the first episode of something. Who knew?
And Byron, it's almost as if she's literally beaming with pride each time she steps
A
into
team
the ring.
from Azeroth versus a team from Tamriel.
Some of her detractors are mistaking that pride
For the Frog Pants core people out here, this is a fight of dragon beef proportions. But we'll see who gets the tag team belt. It's only one way to find out.
And it's time for a good old-fashioned tag team title match.
So we'll establish it all. Ronnie and Joelbert starting. The rules of this is that it is a tag team elimination match. It means that knockouts are active, and it keeps going. Just because someone gets knocked out does not mean the match is over with. It carries on until only one team, even if it's only one person from a team, is standing. And Joelbert so far is becoming the dominant one to start out, showing these newbies how it's done. Right into the turnbuckle. As they tag off, what are they going to... Oh, that is not good.
Tandem offense in effect. A good team knows how to...
She goes for it, and there's no one home. That gives Harani a chance to possibly finally get her own momentum. Tries to screw the ankle. All of the limbs on her are so tender from the fact that, honestly, our team had to do some patching up to make sure she still stayed in one piece for all these matches. And now the blood is rushing to her head. She's just holding her up, showing how powerful she is before she suplexes her down. But she counters now, and now she's trying to get her own. But now a counter from Kissa, too. They're going back and forth with their counters, tossing her around like an ever-loving rag doll. Seems to be loving the crowd, but it gave her enough time to get a well-needed tag. She just kicked her right to the face. And kicks out at 2, doesn't even... Harani didn't even come in, but she must have known that her teammate had this taken care of.
Oh, just scrubbing the face on the canvas.
Just, what disrespect. Literally just rubbing her head on the canvas. How dare she?
My goodness. This is her time to
Now
shine.
she's doing
And
her
don't
own
you
celebrating, but
forget
again,
that
gave
name.
time for a tag. Maybe these people need to be celebrating less and fighting more.
That's all it takes. Jumping DDT.
absolutely
What a
planted.
DDT. That was nice. She goes for the arm. Even in that armor, she can do some damage if she tweaks it right. And now she's celebrating as well, but it took Gilbert enough time to get up to where she's not paying for it this time. And she tosses her around by the leg, hurting that knee seemed to a little bit as they got the tag. This seems to be a match of two spry ones and two powerhouses.
Tag is made.
And again, they're making a tag. Using the rope, and down she goes. An amazing showing of teamwork. And now she's tweaking the arm. Getting up on the rope. Oh, jeez. And down she goes. That has got to hurt. An overextension of an arm like that, saying that she is doomed.
Going for the ride.
But now Kiss is tossing her around again.
The amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
Driven down face first.
And she's not letting her rest. She keeps on slamming her and now goes for a tag. Giving Harani some.
Unbelievable athleticism. And she goes for the pin.
And now she's going for the pin.
She overcomes the
But she kicks out at one.
She shows that she's far from finished.
And she knows with all the training she's got that it does not matter. Do what you got to do to win, and she will do it. And a boot to the face with all that momentum that has got to hurt, but she gets right up, but a tag's made. Now we got the two powerhouses again as Kissa gets tossed in the corner. And Gilbert just slams her with those gauntlets. And now she's going up top and slams down on her. And now Gilbert's picking her up, armor and all, and slams her down with the pin. But Harani is there to break it up. Kissa needs a tag. She can't get up though, she's stunned. But now she's got a reversal going. It's the thing she needed. Maybe she can get some of her own momentum that she is owed now at this point. And the tag is made. What are they going to do? And right in the stomach. Held her in place so she could get there. And now she uses her own acrobatics to deal with it. She is hyped up at this point. And Gilbert's trying to crawl, and she is showboating and lets her do it.
Here we go.
And completely missed with that one. And now she's grabbed her by the throat, and a choke slam right on the... But Kissa comes in to save her. Stamps her right in the face. And continuing to go for the head, man. Just trying to pop it like a melon, man. Now she's staring her down. But she's staring way too much. And it gave her the opportunity to get some of her own going. Now she picks her up and slams her down.
All measured up.
Goes right for the back, right for that spine. Again, everything inside of Savis is a bit, given that she's slightly rotted, it's a bit questionable if something's going to snap off. Doing the knees and then a suplex together. Fantastic. The teamwork in this match is amazing. Whoever gets this belt, I think, is going to earn it. And now she's stretching her. It's like she heard me talk about getting limbs snapped off. Now she's picked her up and slammed her right down.
Just like she envisioned.
And Gilbert is going to go in there for the breakup.
Can we please get control.
Now she's trying to get a tag, but no. Kiss is not going to let her, but
The arm wringer.
might not have a choice. Savise is smacking her down, making sure she can't stop her.
Oh, man.
And she's not going for the tag. She needs to go for a tag. What is she doing?
Oh, God, that hurt. Tagged in.
And now she gets the tag. Joelbert tossing her to the ropes. Let's see if it connects. And it does. And she kicks out at 2. They were playing good defense, but she still kicked out. You can't stop that.
There's not a single person sitting in this arena. It's pandemonium, Cole. She's been
Twisting that arm and lifting her by it before dropping her down onto the ring.
We just saw there.
She tries to pin her down, but she kicks off.
Dodges out of the way. Look at this strength.
You can tell they're fighting for a belt. They want this badly.
Front face lock applied.
Now she's swirling her around. Where's it going to stop?
Can she do it here?
Now she's going for the pin,
She gets the shoulder up.
but kicks out at 2.
Did you expect anything less?
And into the turnbuckle.
There's a tag.
And another tag. Let's see what they do this time.
Opponent off the ropes.
And down she goes. Over the shoulders. Trying to roll out of the ring. But Joelbert tosses her right back into her partner. While Savise does a sucker punch to Ronnie, and the ref doesn't see it.
That'll jam your tailbone. And that was a well-targeted attack.
She goes for a tag, but Kissa says, no, you're not going anywhere.
Just deadlifting right there. The power.
And down.
And she's
Slamming
off the tag.
Savise in the spine. So now she gets the tag. Well-needed tag, too, probably.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Savise rolls out of the ring, but she's not going to let her go. She jumps after her.
Attitude on full display. Going for broke, and it pays off.
Oh, she was going to do something, but
Instead of vicious
Savise
uppercut.
countered her. Now she picks her up and tosses her back in the ring.
Inside.
Oh, what is she doing? And she knocks her out. It was enough. She barely pulled her. She must have snapped something in there just to knock her out like that. But Kissa comes in. It is now a 2-on-1 match. Joelbert's beast, though. I would not count her out on this necessarily yet, but we'll just have to see how this is going to go.
Places her right in the corner.
Look out.
Gets out of the way. What a deft maneuver.
Oh, a huge double stop in the core. This match is wearing her down.
The risk of elimination is high right now. Not an easy situation to be in.
And now she delivers.
Tosses her back in the ring for her. Now she grabs her and does the same maneuver, and it knocks her out too. We have new champions, but not the people necessarily thought was going to happen. Tamriel versus Azeroth, and Tamriel comes out the champions. I suspect the Horde are not going to be happy about this.
Here are your winners, and the new Women's Tag Team
superstar standard.
Yeah, what a match. I can only imagine how
A
they must
fight
feel right
well
now.
done.
Some amount of pride has to come with surviving elimination matches.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new tag team women's champions. Absolutely amazing. Forgive me, my allergies are getting me a little bit tonight, so apologies for any coughs that may make their way through. I am very much trying. Oh yes. This next match is an Extreme Rules match because the Blue Lions insist, and Samantha had no complaints. Give me a second while I set this up. Samantha's been throwing her weight around here. Took out the Disciples. We can confirm they will be back for the free per-view. So in a couple of days, they have been cleared for medical. Danny will be back. But for now, they're not Samantha's problem. Someone else is.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Villagers from Kentucky, stunning Samantha D.
We've heard a lot from this individual and how important loyalty is, but it's not always clear where their loyalties lie.
Samantha has been throwing her weight around, claiming that she is the most powerful woman and should be the person that has the belt around her waist. And yet, she took her and Kevin together as a group, took out. They put Danny on medical leave. And then whenever Sue ambushed her backstage, she came up and delivered and took her out too. She's feeling high right now. Let's see if that high carries on. Or, given that the Warlord, Jacob Carpenter, has been watching all of this, he has an answer for it.
She is physically and mentally prepared for the task at hand in tonight's match.
Gentlemen, I think she's about to start a fight.
And from Kentucky, the Bruiser, Rebecca Carpenter.
I think
This may be Jacob Carpenter's wife. It may be the Warlord's queen, but I can assure you she does anything but sit around. Those gauntlets on her fist have a very specific reason. We call her the Bruiser for a very good reason. She doesn't like to just sit around. When she has business to attend to, she attends to it on her own regard.
She plans on even more excitement tonight.
And given the Blue Lions want to conquer, it's time for the women's division to feel their wrath as well. So Rebecca has come to do that. Let's see how this goes.
There's always one type of match in the WWE that is...
And Rebecca kicks her in the stomach. It takes no time at all. Headbutts her down to the mat. showing how utterly brutal she is.
And that means the consequences are huge for every superstar in this match.
That's the thing, Byron. Many superstars have had their career derailed by an Extreme Rules match. But just as many...
Samantha's got to do something, or she is in a lot of trouble right now, as Rebecca keeps letting her have it.
Oh, this may end it right here, right now. Flipping pile driver, spiked.
And she's keeping the pressure
Flips
on
her
here.
around,
Yeah,
and
she just
Samantha
seems
tries to get up, and she says, no, I'm not going to do that. She overextends that arm, and now she's slamming her into the mat.
Like a basketball.
The Bruiser has no mercy, and now she's playing to the crowd, but Samantha tries to get up, but she doesn't get up fast enough as the brutality continues. Dropping her on the turnbuckle.
Byron, is it possible to avert disaster in a matchup like this?
She's got her in place. She's got to move her. This is not. Oh, and
everything is legal. You are in a different level of...
She's got it. Got her shoulders down.
she hasn't even done anything. And here's a pin. Kicks out at 2.
Go away.
They haven't even done anything that normally may. Oh, I may have spoken too soon. Rebecca is now indeed going for a weapon. She's pulled a table out. She's pulled out a table and put it into the ring. What she intends to do with that table, I do not know. And she headbutts Samantha down. It tries to do more, but Samantha slips out of the way. There are no countouts because this is an Extreme Rules match. It's pins everywhere as well. So do what you got to do.
Ooh, look at her answering back.
But Samantha has her own moves. She may finally be getting her own momentum after this extreme bruising. Almost slams her onto the table, but not quite. The table just sitting there like a... Oh, right in the corner of the table. I bet that actually hurts more than a flat surface of one. Using the ropes. Let's see if it can connect. And it does. She throws her up and just tosses her down. Shows just how angry she is. Gives her a taunt. Grabs her by the neck. Lifts her up. Showing up both of these women. But Rebecca reverses, but now Samantha reverses. It's hard to even tell who is in charge as Samantha slams her head down on that table. That has got to hurt. And now Samantha slams down on the table herself.
Refusing to let her get into her head.
Getting carried.
And drops her down on the ropes. She lands on the table. Will that table get set up and used for anything, or is it just... Oh! Face first on that table, and now it looks like Samantha's going to see what weapon she can find. She's got a sledgehammer. She's got a sledgehammer, and she goes for it, but Rebecca kicks it out of her hand. She got one shot, but still. And now she's going for a pin. But she kicks out at 2.
Just when you think it's the end, she stays alive.
Both of these women are amazing, and they're showing it now. Rebecca says, you get a sledgehammer, I'll use it on you too.
Leaving your prey left standing. Time to reload.
The crowd giving the chant, as it is well deserved for this match so far. And now Samantha's going for a pin. But kicks out at 2. And she can't believe it. I think the audience can't believe it too, but now she's grabbed her. And then she's gone for the knee. That hurts. In a match like this, you do whatever it takes. She clotheslines her down. Now she's grabbed her, but Rebecca has... Kicks out at 1.
She just will not.
Anytime one of them seems to be taking over, the other one seems to now have an answer for it. These two are beasts, and it shows. Now Rebecca's got the sledgehammer, goes for it, but Samantha, rather, and Michael Cole that one. Samantha rolls out of the way.
Into the ring again. Taking this to the floor.
And now knocks it out of her hand, raises her up, lets the blood flow a little bit. Is she gonna drop her where we think she's gonna drop her? Legs down on the table. That cannot feel well. She then picks up the sledgehammer and gets a smack in. But then she throws it down. She's more wanting to do it, and now she goes for the pin. Could this do it? And she kicks out at 2.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Grabs her, gives her a toss, and a leg drop.
Going how she'd like. Yeah, the physical price of the Extreme Rules stipulation is really starting to show now. At this juncture, you have to wonder if these superstars can keep up
Slamming her, but now Rebecca takes the sledgehammer from her hand and hits her in the gut with it. Now she's even taunting her while she goes. This doesn't look good. She's missing. Oh.
Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time. Back elbow. Did you see that?
I am almost speechless.
She has the whole outside to play with.
She will wisely
I
return to
don't
the
know
ring
what
now.
either of them are doing there, but Rebecca grabbed the sledgehammer, but Samantha knocked it out of her hands.
Oh, trying to dislocate the shoulder. They're nowhere.
Now, what is Samantha doing? She's going for it.
Texas cloverleaf submission. This is
She's
painful.
going for a submission move. Will Rebecca tap out, or will she get out of this? Surely she can't take too much of it. What's going to happen?
She is determined.
But no, she gets out. The amount of damage both of these women have taken, and they still have the energy to keep going, is amazing.
Needs to recover.
She's going for the sledgehammer while she's got her in place and gets her. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. This is horrible. The brutality.
She's been on the bad end of a beating here, and it's starting to show. You better have an aptitude for pain because it just keeps coming.
Scoops their opponent up. Uh-oh. Look out.
And she's slammed down again. Now she's going to go for a pin again. And 3. She does it. Proving just how brutal the Blue Lions can be.
Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights
Rebecca
from that last
shows
matchup.
up and beats the ever-loving daylights out of Samantha.
Here is your winner, the Bruiser, Rebecca Carpenter.
And she walks away with a big win.
This win is spreading like a wildfire. The electricity in this arena is almost palpable.
Amazing. Congratulations to the Blue Lions for this win. And now, a friendly match. A match that is it's just a match. Just a match to have fun. They wanted to have fun. Essentially, Shae said, "Hey, you want to fight?" And Samara went, "Hey, yeah, sure." Proof that we can have fun around here and not all have to hate each other.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Georgia, weighing in at 270 pounds, Madman Shane Jones.
The Madman is here. If I heard him correctly through his mask, because it is so hard to hear through that thing, given how muffled he is, He said he was really looking forward to having a bunch of fun, and it should be a positive experience. But at the same time, he was not going to hold back just because he was having fun. As we have seen before, just because he is happiness incarnate in a person, so much so that we have to lock it behind a mask for everyone's safety, that does not mean that he holds back. Quite the opposite.
And his opponent, from parts unknown, weighing in at 215 pounds, smooth operator, Samara.
The changeling from the Forgotten Realms, given this challenge, said, sure, I'll take this form. Just to have some fun. They love a good fight. And especially given all the drama going around here lately, figured it would be nice just to give the crowd a show. And that's what they love doing, is giving the crowd a show. I made them promise not to pick anyone to do the rogue stuff to later. And they agreed, so no one's getting robbed later, don't worry. Just gonna be a good, clean fight.
Always walking around with a chip on his shoulder. He's going to use that anger against his opposition.
You can see by the look on his face that he came here tonight.
Now let's see how this goes. Samara seems to be, yes, Samara's getting the first licks, and he knows that with Shae, you've got to get in there quick, because if you do not, and what's he doing? He's putting him up top now. He's going to punch him. What is he going to do, though? He climbs up. What are they going to do? Is this going to be a super sub? Oh, it is!
He had to think the effects of that maneuver are going to linger.
Already getting the "this is awesome" from the crowd, which I have to agree with them. This is an amazing start to a match. As he goes for a pin, but of course kicks out at one.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
Dishing out a suplex.
Seems to be Suplex City tonight. And now he's going up top. Is he just waiting for him? What's he planning on doing? No, he's just sitting up there. Okay. Don't know what his plan was for that, unless that's some psychological things. But now Shae is over, just taking that arm and stretching it through the rope. But now he's making him pay for it with another back flip. Amazing. Seems to be wanting that torso to pay much else. I don't know if that's a strategy on Samara's part or if that's just the part that he's hitting the most.
Body lock applied. Squeezing all the breath out of their opponent.
Well measured. Moved at the right time.
Moved, that way he didn't get stomped more than once, but now Samara's got him again. He seems to just be staying on him. But Shae kicks him right in the face and gets that taken care of. But now he's dwelling on something. I don't know what he was thinking there. But now there's a submission move. He's stretching Shae's entire torso and everything. Is Shae going to get out of this, or does he have to tap? No, he is getting out of it, picks him up and slams him down as a reversal. And now Shae is going with those taps, or those chops and those slaps. I'm Michael Coling it tonight, like I said, folks. And now he goes for a pin. And kicks out at one.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
And this one might be headed ringside.
This being a normal match, there is such a thing as a count out, so they've got to be wary of that while they're fighting outside the ring.
He saw it.
And he tries to go for it, but Shae saw it and did a reversal. And now he's going to do that right on that hard floor.
He's absorbed some
Amazing.
damage already.
Making the announcers nervous as close as they are. Now Shae's climbing into the ring
Oh, man, you can see he is
and
feeling
just
it now.
telling him to come up there. Which he does, but Shae grabs onto him before he gets a chance to do anything and clotheslines him. Flips in the air, he clotheslines him so hard.
There's some power behind that punch.
Now he tosses him out of the ring. He's staring him down. What is he gonna do?
Likes to do out here.
Kicks him in the
This is
gut, and
exactly
then
what's next.
goes for a power bomb, but Samara
Eats a
fights
punch to the
out of
face.
it.
Oh, my God, what an elbow. Uh-oh.
And then suplexes him onto that floor and keeps going for that back. Again, like I said, it looks like Samara's trying to specifically aim for the torso. I don't know if this is some strategy he's figured out.
Nice snapmare. Ooh,
And that chop and that kick to go with it.
beautiful swinging neck breaker.
It's up to 6 now. They've got to pay attention. There can be a double count out, I believe. We're up to 7
Obviously
now.
Not about the ref's count, Cole.
He's back into the ring.
Okay, now he's going out, but Samara's got to get in there before the count, and
he's taking
Shae
us to
goes
the
out and
outside
resets
now.
the count.
Overhand shot.
Maybe he doesn't want to win that way.
This match's brutality starting to show on him.
For all things considered, Cole, it's not a bad condition to be in at this point in the match.
And into the barricade, showing the audience a bit of close-up action. Tries to do the same thing, but Samara stops him.
Connects. He's turning the tables.
And their counters are going back and forth. Again, making the announcers, watch out, Corey, you don't want to get hit by this. Now the chops he's known for.
Everyone needs to get
Off the announcer's table.
Action needs to return to the ring and fast.
And it's at an 8. Throws him back into the ring, though. Shae's got to get back in this ring. Okay. Okay. Good.
He moves.
And that hit right to the face, right to the mask, slamming it in. Is that enough to do it? And it is! Samara wins with that kick to the mask was all it took. That precious
Now let's get a
place.
look at some of the high points of that one.
As he kicks him, and it just overloaded his systems just enough.
Certainly a close competition, but in the end, there was a decisive winner.
A win like this always makes me happy. I kind of want to hop in there and celebrate with them.
Then finally, finally, ladies and gentlemen, we get to see it. This has gone relatively fast. We've been doing this for about an hour, but it is time for our main event, ladies and gentlemen. Let me make sure. The only thing about Hell in a Cell is I do not trust it with the NPCs. So I very specifically made Knockout a thing. Jacob Carpenter versus Donovan.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match and is for the Men's Internet Championship.
Here he comes.
First of all, the challenger, a man who has put so much money where his mouth is that he has earned the right to go against the champion already. Warlord Jacob Carpenter from the Blue Lions is making his way to the arena first. This man is brutal. He will not back down. The Blue Lions already had one victory tonight with Rebecca utterly shutting Samantha's mouth. Luckily, we did get a text from Medical that said Samantha should be fine, barely, which will be good for something. She'll have a couple of days to rest up before her match that I will inform you guys about later.
Take a look at his eyes. More than ready to become the standard bearer of this division.
Yeah, now we're talking.
And here he comes. The man of the hour, the man that said nobody could beat him. And yet in that fatal four-way, in which he was not even scheduled. He made it a fatal four-way just by showing up. He was beaten. But he said if it had been one-on-one, he would have won. So Jacob demanded a title match for that to be the only way that was going to happen. And he, of course, accepted.
How can I forget?
But with the egos, the level of conquering versus I am undefeatable. Quite the rivalry has happened. Quite the trash talk has happened. And it can only be settled in a cage. And because the Warlord demands extreme matches, that means a Hell in a Cell. By the way, he's in the chat. The Warlord himself is in the chat. How you doing, Jacob? Good to see you, man.
Introducing the challenger from Kentucky, weighing in at 250 pounds, Jacob Warlord Carpenter. And his opponent from Georgia, weighing in at 260 pounds, he is the Men's Internet Champion, Don Van.
Lots of competitors in the back dream for a shot at this title.
Reluctantly gives it away. He just got it several months ago. Already he's fighting for it. Both of them swear there's not a chance that they won't win, but of course, only one of them can be correct about that as we lower the cell. And so it begins.
Championship action underway. The champ looks as hungry and prepared here as ever.
Yeah,
To make it clear, knockouts are activated on this match because honestly, some of my tests with the AI, I'm going to break the fourth wall for a bit. I don't want us to be sitting here for 30 minutes. That's... And there are possibilities. Let's just put it that way. Donovan so far is showing He's the champion, and he's going to defend it. But Jacob is now getting his own momentum, possibly, with the headbutt, just going for it. It gives him a slap right into the cell. Donovan heads back to the ring, so of course Jacob's, yes, he's following right after him. And Donovan was going for something, but Jacob said, "I don't think so," and throws him out of the ring.
Once the competitors leave the confines of the ring.
With this being Hell in a Cell, there are, you know, there's no countouts, and there are weapons. So anything can happen in this. Goodness knows that these two probably will do that because they both want this belt. Donovan wants to keep it. Jacob wants to prove that he is the conqueror.
He gets back into the ring.
And then with the egos involved, both of them trash talking the way they have over the past couple of episodes, it's only a matter of time. Somebody.
He was waiting for him to make his move.
Jacob was going to do something. Donovan reversed and DDT'd him. And now he's twisting the arm, but Jacob does a reversal now. It seems they have answers for each other. And now Jacob's going for a pin.
Gets the shoulder up and
Kicks out at one.
I think this match still has a ways to go.
kick. Nasty kick.
Now he's grabbing that arm, twisting it, slamming him down.
The shoulder absorbing serious punishment.
There is a fine line between strain and pain when your shoulder is worked like that.
And right on the head, the lack of respect. And now Jacob's going to be the first one to go for a weapon. What is he going to pull out? He's pulling out a sledgehammer. It seems that tonight the Blue Lions love their sledgehammers, but Donovan's going, "You're not going to get to use that sledgehammer," and slams him into the steel steps. But Jacob's going for, is he going to, no? What are we doing? What are we doing? And he slams him into the steel steps now. Seems to be tit for tat. And then back into the steps again. They're having their obsession with the steps again, it seems.
He turns it around.
Doesn't quite make it to the cell. I suspect that he wanted to slam him into it as much as anything else. And didn't make it to the steps either. It's clear there's some intent, but unfortunately it's just not making it there. It's still going to hurt a bit because he's landing on the floor, and that is way just harder than the mat, obviously, but it's not the full damage it could be. As he uppercuts him. And Donovan gets out of the way smartly, but then goes back for it. And then Jacob has his own counter. These two are just going at it. I guess technically a weapon has been used if you count the steps.
He climbs into the ring.
Doing a chase around the ring, but now Jacob runs back in.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer.
And now Donovan's going for it. And what's he got? He's got a baseball bat, but he puts it in the ring and then goes after Jacob again. I don't know what these two are up to.
That's how you stop.
It's like they want to lay their hands on each other, and then that's it. I don't.
Any space to recover.
He somehow has to get himself back in order again.
Just keeps slamming Jacob into the ring, and he keeps on trying to get out of the way, but that narrow space is not serving him well.
Returning to the ring
as he tosses him. Now he's using the ropes. Slams Jacob down. And now he grabs the sledgehammer Jacob used and gets him right in the ankle. And now upper in the leg, but now Jacob kicks it out of his hand. Goes for him, but then he slams Jacob down, and now he's going for a pin. Is this going to be it? No, he kicks out at 2.
For sure he was done.
Donovan can't believe it. I can't believe it. This is amazing. So much damage taken, and the Warlord keeps going.
And out of the ring he goes.
Tosses him out of the ring as Donovan grabs the sledgehammer and drops it down like he's taunting him with it. And another uppercut. And Donovan slams him out as they come out of the cage. The cell has been broken.
Making his climb up the cell now.
As Donovan climbs up the cell and shows all of you why I enabled knockouts. Okay, fourth wall back up.
Here we go. He's at the top.
And Jacob's climbing after him. They're going to fight on top of the cell.
I don't want to see it happen. Close your eyes then.
This is very risky. If any of them with knockouts enabled, the right landing could be doomed for either one of them. Especially given whatever amount of damage they're going to give each other before that happens.
For your opponent, you'll do anything you have to drag him to hell.
He turns it around.
Slams his knee into the cell where Donovan gets out of the way. And they slam down! They slam down!
Just turned
And now Donovan's going for a pin. Is this going to be it? And no, he kicks out at 2. I don't believe it. This is insane.
Just a matter of moments.
But Donovan's watching him, and he slams him down, and it's enough. He knocks him out. He's done enough damage. Donovan retains the championship.
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, and still Men's Internet Champion, Donovan.
And with the results of this battle plain to see on their face, at least they can say they won the match.
The reward definitely seems greater than the risk right about now, but we'll see how they feel once they get back to the locker room and hit the showers.
Absolutely amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, I am floored. It takes a lot for me to be speechless, but I am a bit speechless right now. Amazing match as Donovan does retain. Legitimately good show from both of them. Utterly amazing. So good. So very good. Definitely. So, that's all of our matches for tonight. But beforehand, because I don't quite have the time to do a TSCN wrestling update, and because we're going to have our special free preview as part of the New Year's Streamathon again at 7:35 in the morning. Woo! But I'm always the morning shift guy, so that's how that works. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we have planned. So we've got our 2 championships already in place. Currently, Sue is the holder of the women's division, and Donovan has now just proven himself to be the continuous holder of the men's division. We've also got our new tag team champions, but what I'm about to say will not affect them too much. Although they're probably going to go for it, honestly, knowing them. The theme of the free preview will be the Money in the Bank Elimination Chambers. So the WWE is allowing us to use their Elimination Chamber, thank you guys, in order to figure out who holds the Money in the Bank briefcases. They'll work a bit differently than normal Money in the Bank briefcases that WWE would hand out. But instead, someone can insert themselves in whatever match that they want to for the championship. So that's essentially how that's going to go. Also, because again, breaking the fourth wall, you cannot, for some ungodly reason, make a Money in the Bank person just do it the way that it normally goes. So you got to be creative. But anyway, we will have both a men's and a women's Money in the Bank elimination chamber. And we'll go more into that, obviously, day of, because there will be a VOD just like this one. Also, we've gotten a mysterious message. A message from someone that merely says, "Your happiness disgusts me. I have been sitting in the shadows and waiting. My rage is boiling over. I will snuff him." That's a bit unsettling. I wonder what could possibly be coming for that, huh? And then we also have a grudge match. The grudge match of all time that we have been waiting for. An Extreme Rules match between Sue and Samantha. Finally, this will be buried. And I did check with medical. Despite the beating that Rebecca gave her, she will still be cleared. They're telling her to definitely rest, but she'll be cleared for the match. So that's a thing. We will also have a new faction making their appearance. The Game Night faction wants to prove what they can do by doing a breakout match of the 4 members fighting each other to show what they can do. So we'll get to see that. Their leader very cockily tells us that it's going to be quite a show. We also have a triple threat match for the people that, for the women in the division that will not be in the Elimination Chamber, so they're not left out either. And then finally, for the heck of it, I want to do something. So it's going to be me versus Donovan. That way the champion is not left out, because he obviously can't apply for Money in the Bank when he has the championship himself. And I just want to do something fun. So it'll be me versus Donovan. Of course, all of these matches, given I have 2 hours to fill, all of these matches are subject to change, given if we run out of time, if some of them run long, all of that stuff. And if any of these do, then they will be carried over to the next episode of TSCN Wrestling. So just letting you guys know now, subject to change. Unlike what we do on our normal nights where we can go short or long, we can't do that here. We've got a very specific schedule. So as a result, I have to pass it over to the next person. So these are subject to change depending on the actual schedule and how long matches run. But all in all, I think we're going to have a good day. And again, if you guys join me, it is for Extra Life Charities, the Children's Miracle Network, for them. And also, no one needs to spend New Year's Eve alone. So those are the 2 reasons that we of the Diamond Club and the Ritual Misery people do what we do. So checking it out. I should have checked this out before, but give me a second here, guys. Yes, if you check dcstreamathon.org, that's dcstreamathon.org, you will get the information for the Diamond Club Streamathon. And I believe things like the schedule is up there and everything else. So you will be able to know exactly what all of us are doing, when we're going to do it, and all of that stuff. So, you know, just giving you the whole schedule, everything that we're doing. It's going to be cool. So, I look forward to that. And if you guys are able to donate, show up and donate, obviously, because it's for a good cause. And I will see you next time on TSCN Wrestling. When I see you on Sunday for the free preview. Until then, fight on. TSCN is brought to you by Stephen Cogswell. If you want to find your name in the credits, head on over to tscn.tv/support and support us at the $5 level. And thank you for your support.
This has been a production of the Samcast Network, TSCN.TV. What's your passion?
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.